honey. You're gonna have to wait till we get home.
I don't want to wait.
Julian?
I want you, Eve, right here, right now. Hello, anyone here?
Grace's jacket shouldn't be too hard to find.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I came to remind you of what we once shared.
No, get...
What in the world is going on in there?
Whitney, don't you see? Ethan came here tonight because fate is telling him we belong together.
It's fate that you're going to get your heart broken, Teresa. In case you forgot, Ethan is engaged to Gwen. He's going to marry her.
Teresa, I don't know where my parents or Sheridan went, so I thought I might see if you want to dance. If you still want to.
Oh, Ethan, I would love to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Miss Russell.
Jack, what are you doing here?
I'm working here. The manager hired me after I filled in that night. Now listen, last time your friend Teresa danced with that guy Ethan over there, you stopped my music. I hope you ain't planning to pull the plug on me again now.
Don't worry. I know there's nothing I can do to stop my friend from a train wreck.
Let me guess. You think he's the wrong guy for her?
What she's doing is just wrong.
Whoa. What gives you the right to decide whether Teresa's right or wrong? Teresa's the one in love here, ain't she?
Yeah, but I just don't want to see her get hurt, that's all.
Well, how can you be so sure that she will be? You ever been in love and got hurt before?
Please. Your father. Please. What are you doing here?
Sheridan. Guess we both have some unfinished business.
Yes.
It's better you finish it alone. I'll get out of your way.
No, Luis, wait.
What for?
There's something that we need to talk about. There's something that I need to tell you before I leave for Paris.
Well, what is it? What do you want to tell me?
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
This is nice, Teresa. I'm glad we ran into each other.
So am I.
So how are you doing getting over your boyfriend? I know you were really in love with him.
I am trying to get over him. It's hard.
I still can't believe he could give up on you. And he was lucky to have you. Any man would feel grateful to have a special girl like you in love with him.
Have you?
No. I've never been in love.
I didn't think so. So how can you be so sure what's right or wrong for Teresa?
Because the guy's in love with another girl and he's going to marry her. And Teresa's the one that's going to get her heart broken.
Maybe not. I mean, maybe Ethan should be with Teresa, not this other girl he's supposed to marry. And if Teresa were to give up now, then they'd both lose out on being with the right person.
You know, it's a little more complicated than that.
No, I don't think so. I think most things in life are pretty simple. It's just people like you who make them more complicated than they really are.
Come on, Eve. You remember how good things were between us?
Let me go.
You want me just like I want you. Now, we've been running into each other a lot lately. It's tempting me to play with fire.
my husband comes in and sees us like this, he'll kill you.
Just make sure he doesn't see us. Oh, you've always been such a temptress, haven't you?
Oh, Sam.
Damn it, Ivy. I want you to stop this.
Kiss me, Sam. Kiss me like you used to.
Grace, where you going?
TC, I was looking for Sam. Have you seen him?
Well, didn't he get your lipstick out of your pocket?
Well, he went, but he's been gone for a while. And, I heard a ruckus in the courtroom. I thought I'd see what was going on.
Oh, it's probably nothing. We need to get back to our table. I'm sure that he already has your lipstick back there. Won't you leave me alone?
Oh, Sam, you're so cute when you're playing hard to get.
I'm not playing. Listen, I mean it. There's no way you're gonna wreck my marriage with Grace. So why don't you just stop it right now before you make an even bigger fool of yourself?
Sam, there you are.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you got lost in the coat room or
Well,
something.
somebody knocked over the coat racks, and I couldn't find your lipstick and all that mess.
Okay, I can use these.
Well, let's get back to the table, Mr. Dinner is ready to be served. Thanks.
You know what? You guys go ahead. I'm gonna go find Eve.
How dare you?
Still a wildcat, aren't you? You know how much I like that.
You just listen to me, Julia. Our past is over, and it's something that I would like to try and forget, so just back off! And try to remember, Julian, how catastrophic it would be if anyone were to find out about our past together.
No one will ever find out about us as long as those photos I took of you don't resurface.
Well, they won't. I told you, the photos are in the bird statue. It was destroyed in a fire, along with the photos.
Good. Just wanted to make sure.
Excuse me, have you seen my wife?
Yes, Mr. Russell. Dr. Russell is using the phone in the lobby.
Thank you.
That's TC. He's headed this way. If he finds us together, he'll be furious and suspicious, so you have to get out of here.
How?
What did you want to tell me, Sheridan?
I just wanted to thank you again for saving me on New Year's Eve. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Yeah, well, like you said, you already thanked me.
No. I want you to know how much that meant to me. So much of my life changed then.
Changed? How?
At that moment, before you grabbed me and pulled me to safety, I really thought I was going to die. And in that moment, I made a promise to myself that I would do all those things. That I would realize how precious life is and savor every single moment.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you feel that way.
I thought you were saving me for a new life. That I was going to go in a new direction. Obviously, I was wrong. It seems that I'm meant to go back to my old life.
Well, your old life wasn't that terrible, was it?
It's just that I thought that I was going forward, not back. That night, everything seemed so clear. I felt safe and protected. I really thought that we were developing something. Something special.
I thought so, too. Hey, what happened, Sheridan? I mean, what changed?
TC will tear your head off if he finds us together.
I think I don't know that.
I'll do something.
Hey, honey. There you are.
Damn. Isn't even anything I like.
Sweetheart, are you okay? You look a little stressed.
No, TC, I'm fine. So let's go finish our dinner so we can hurry up and get home.
Yeah, baby. Come on.
Thank you for the dance, Teresa.
You're welcome, Ethan. I enjoyed it.
Hey, isn't that the song you suggested Gwen and I use for the first dance of our wedding reception?
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, I like it. You know, I don't seem to see Sheridan anywhere. Would you like to have another dance?
I'd love to.
Oh, no. This is the song Teresa was going to use for her fantasy wedding with Ethan. I better change it.
Hey, you said you wasn't gonna mess with my music tonight.
I know, I just need you to change this one song.
No way, all these folks are dancing to it.
But it means way too much to Teresa. I know she's got to be freaking.
Yeah, well, she don't look that freaked out to me. In fact, she looked damn happy.
Right now, maybe. But it's going to blow up in her face. I mean, I'm her friend. I know it's going to blow up in her face. Ethan isn't going to know that he's causing her all this pain, and I'm going to be the one that has to pick up all the pieces, okay?
You're so sure, so positive that Teresa's making a mistake, huh?
That's right, I am.
How can you be when you can't even take a look at your own feelings, girl? I mean, you can't even take a look at your own life.
Well, my life and my feelings are my business.
Okay, but then you just need to lighten up. You know, go with the flow. Just follow the music, see where it takes you. You see your friend Teresa? That's exactly what she's doing right now. Following her heart. Letting it take her wherever it leads her. You should give it a try sometime.
I thought that things were going great between us. We were enjoying each other, we were having good times.
I thought so too.
Like, the night that I took you to the pool hall. I mean, I thought that we had fun.
It was fun.
Or the night when I ran into you down at the wharf, and we kissed.
So that you wouldn't blow your cover on the stakeout.
When we kissed, I forgot all about the stakeout. And that kiss, it took me to another place.
Me too.
I could have sworn that you felt that way. So what happened? Why won't you tell me what changed? Cranes have used and abused my family for years. Now I finally got a chance to use one of them. That spoiled princess, Sheridan.
Forget it. You know, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
You know, I'm just going to go back to my life. And you can get on with yours. That's just the way things are supposed to be. When I leave for Paris, we won't ever have to see each other again. And that suits me just fine.
Look at Teresa. I mean, you see the sparkle in her eye? You tell me, you ever had that look of complete happiness on your face ever?
Yeah. When I won a tournament last month.
Oh, yeah? So tell me, who did you wrap your arms around to share that happiness with? Your tennis racket?
I don't need anyone to wrap my arms around.
All right, so then who did you share your happiness with? Who, your daddy?
Well, what's wrong with that? I love my father.
Oh, I know you do, and I ain't saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying that it's a completely different thing when it's someone that you're in love with. I mean, you'd be amazed at how much you feel and how much you can smile.
Well, you sound like someone who's knows what that's like.
Yeah, I've wrapped my arms around a couple of women before, but I ain't never totally been in love.
Then how are you going to preach to me?
Look, all I'm saying is that I know there's a woman out there that's going to be more important to me than any other woman I've ever been with.
And how do you know that she's out there?
My music tells me.
Okay, so you know that she's out there. How do you know you're ever going to find her?
Oh, I'll find her. Because I'm willing to take a chance. Just be open to whatever happens. Listen to my music and follow wherever it leads me.
I can't just let things happen in my life. I've got too many plans. I have people counting on me.
You know, Whitney, just playing it safe all the time is not the best thing, you know? Sometimes you try so hard to please other people that you let the one thing that might please you pass you by.
I'll be right back.
Okay. TC, thanks for helping me out earlier.
No problem, man.
Help you out. How?
Ivy trapped me in the coat room.
What?
Yes, and I caught up with Grace just before she walked in on him.
I can't believe Ivy's nerve. That woman has got to be stopped.
I told her I don't want any part of her craziness.
Well, Ivy's obviously not listening.
She'll get the message eventually.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, Sam. Ivy told Sam, you have lipstick on your cuff and it is not Grace's color.
It's Ivy's.
That woman's relentless.
You know I hate keeping secrets from Grace. But you saw how upset she got when she heard about Maureen.
Sam told me how she freaked out when she learned her husband had cheated on her.
She ended up in the psych ward. That really unnerved Grace.
I can't help worrying how Grace would react if she heard that Ivy and I had a relationship. I mean, worse, that I kept it a secret.
Not to mention finding out that Ivy's trying to get things started again.
Well, let's just keep it quiet, okay? And you need to convince Ivy that you're not interested in her.
Look, I'll be damned if I let anyone harm Grace.
Excuse me, Chief Bennett, Doctor, and Mr. Russell. There's a call for you.
For all of us?
At the front desk. And for Mrs. Bennett, too.
Did you say something about Mrs. Bennett?
Yeah, there's a call for us.
From
For
who?
all of us.
Well, I'm not at liberty to say. Please, just come with me.
Well, what? Julian, were you in the losing end of a food fight, or did you make a pass at a woman with the good sense to be repulsed?
Mr. and Mrs. Crane, there's a call for you at the front desk.
For both of us?
Who'd be calling us here?
You think maybe it's okay? Jessica?
I don't know.
Julian, Ivy, how nice to see you. Your hair looks beautiful. Oh, well, yes, thank you. I wanted something special for tonight, you know. Sheridan's going away party.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll put you on the speakerphone.
Good evening, all.
Father.
Yes, Julian. I assume you're all there, the Bennetts, the Russells, and Ivy, of course.
My goodness, it's Alistair Crane.
Yes, Grace. I'm so glad I'm able to speak to all of you.
Father, what's going on?
How did you know we were all here?
I know everything that goes on in Harmony, and I know everything that's been going on tonight. Yes, I know what you've all been up to. And I think it would be nice to give each of you a little surprise.
What are you talking about, Father? What kind of surprise?
You know I hate surprises.
Oh, don't worry, Ivy, dear. This is a nice one. Much like your surprise send-off dinner for Sheridan. Aside from that, I know that you three couples are here for a nice romantic evening of dinner and wine and possibly dancing. And I must tell you, I am so pleased that in this day of marriages broken by infidelity, there are still strong, stable, and loving unions such as yours. I know that each and every one of you respects your marriage vows, and that you know the dangers of being unfaithful to those vows, and that there are no secrets in any of your marriages.
I had no idea that Mr. Crane was so family-minded and traditional.
I want to offer my congratulations by being your host tonight. All of your dinners are on me.
No, we can't do that.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Crane.
We can handle all of our dinners. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Sam, kind of being rude.
Well, it's charming of you to protest, but it's pointless to argue. It's already been taken care of.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Crane, for yet another generous gift.
Well, you're most welcome, Grace. Believe me, it gives me more pleasure than you can possibly imagine. Now, go and continue your evening. Good night, all.
Good night, Mr. Crane.
What the hell was that all about? It sounded like old man Crane was insinuating about you and Ivy.
I don't know, but he was insinuating something about somebody.
Well, wasn't it nice of Mr. Crane to buy us all dinner, especially at such an expensive restaurant?
Yeah, real nice.
Imagine bumping into both of you twice in one day. I had no idea you were having dinner here. Well, it's all part of Sam's pampering me. So would you and Julian like to join us
Honey,
for
we
dessert?
should be getting home. The girls are leaving tomorrow for their spring break ski trip, and I'd like to go home tonight and spend some time with them before they go.
You're the best father.
I think we should go home too, TC.
Yeah, I think we should go home too. I got dessert.
Well, say thank you to your father again.
Oh, yes, of course.
Good night,
man. Night all.
Well, what was that about? Just what was Alistair up to?
I haven't the foggiest.
Well, I see no reason to stick around.
I'll get our coats.
Luis, where did you go?
Was up on the roof. Coming here tonight made me think of the Martin Imposter case. The man we thought was our father kidnapped Sheridan and tried to escape Harmony.
You saved Sheridan's life that night. That man would have killed himself in Sheridan if you hadn't reached out to keep her from falling.
Yeah. Sheridan must have remembered, too. She was up on the roof.
Well, did you talk to her? Did she tell you why she turned on you like she did?
No. I mean, I got a feeling that she was going to, but then she just closed up. Said she didn't want to talk to me anymore.
I'm sorry, Luis. I can see how much you're hurting.
Hey, Teresa, well, we better go.
Go? We haven't even eaten yet.
I know. We just have so much homework to do.
Right. You know what? I'm not that hungry anyway.
You know what? I'm really not in the mood for dinner either. But, I think I'll stay and have a drink. You know what? Why don't you guys take my car? Keys are in my coat. Just drive safe, all right?
All right. Thanks. Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Okay. I just don't understand. What did I do to make Sheridan so upset?
Sheridan, I thought you went to get some air.
I went up to the roof.
Why on earth did you go up there?
I don't know. For some reason, I just felt the need to go see the place where the Martin Fitzgerald imposter almost killed me. And Luis showed up.
Did you talk to him like I asked you to?
I came close. But then I remembered how I overheard him saying that he was just using me, and I got angry all over again and walked away.
I wish you would have told Luis what you heard at the wharf. I would have liked to see him try to explain himself.
No, I don't want Luis to have the satisfaction of knowing how much he hurt me. I just have to keep reminding myself as to what kind of man he really is. can still hardly believe that Luis is the same man that I overheard saying that he was using me. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I never would have believed it.
You know, you insisted the family come here tonight. Now you can't leave fast enough. Why, he wondered aloud.
Well, Ethan and Sheridan seem to be getting along fine without us. Oh, look. Luis is here, too. Well, he and Sheridan seem to have kept their distance.
Of course they did. Father's plan worked perfectly. Hiring a man to impersonate Luis, timing it so Sheridan overheard him say he was just using her. It was a perfect ploy to keep Luis and Sheridan apart. Now that my lovely sister is moving back to Paris, there's no way that they'll ever have a chance to discuss their little falling out. Sheridan will never know that it was an imposter she heard, not Luis.
You know, it's really too bad, Julian, that you can't put all that energy into something worthwhile.
Just covering my derriere, darling, as usual. I'll get the car.
Well, we'll just see how well covered your derriere is, darling.
Hey, Whit, are you okay? You've been so quiet since we left the restaurant.
I'm just tired, I guess. I saw you talking to Chad when I was dancing with Ethan.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we talked.
Well, what did you talk about?
Nothing really. He was just giving me his mixed up views on life and love.
Mixed up how?
I mean, please. The guy does not have a clue about real love and the responsibility that goes with it.
And you do? I mean, I don't even know if I do. I was dancing with Ethan all night when I'm supposed to be getting over him. But he's so cute, Whitney. And so is Chad.
I never really thought about it either way.
Oh, come on, admit it.
I guess Chad is kind of cute. But you know what? If you think I'm going to waste my time falling in love with him, you're wrong, because there's no way I could ever love Chad. No way.
Well, all I keep thinking about was how wonderful tonight was. Being in Ethan's arms.
What was that about you trying to stay away from him, Teresa?
I know, Whitney. I'm trying.
Not very hard. First you cave about planning the wedding with Ethan at the mansion. And then you dance with the guy.
Well, tonight doesn't count. Tonight was just a time out of time. And I won't let myself get carried away because of it. I won't even let myself dream about Ethan tonight.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I am just lucky that the only thing I even want to dream about is tennis. Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Whit.
I won't dream about Ethan. I won't dream about Ethan. I won't dream about Ethan.
Well, too bad the girls are already asleep.
That's okay. I'll have breakfast in the morning with him before I leave.
I just wish that Charity was going with Kay and Jessica.
Why, isn't she going?
No, she seems to think she needs to stay away from Miguel.
Well, I'm sure whatever the problem is, I think they'll be able to work it out.
Oh, well, I hope you're right. Sam, let me see that shirt.
Sweetheart, I wonder what old man Crane was up to. I mean, all this talk about marriage and infidelity, and that he was so happy that we all had stable marriages.
I have no idea, honey.
Sweetheart, do you think he knows about Sam and Ivy? I mean, Alice just seems to know everything.
That's impossible, TC.
Yeah, I guess. I really feel for Sam putting up with Ivy. I'm afraid she's not going to stop until Grace and Julian find out.
I wish we could let Grace know what's going on.
Sweetheart, I understand why Sam didn't tell her. It was a mistake, but it's never a good idea to have secrets in a marriage.
You were in rare form tonight, Father, but you need not do anything like that again. I got your message loud and clear.
Actually, Julian, my message wasn't intended for you.
You were joking, Father. All that talk about fidelity and keeping one's marriage vows was all directed to me.
I don't joke, Julian. Surely you've noticed by now.
If your message wasn't meant for me, then who?
So glad I finally realized that it's you I love, Teresa. It would have been a terrible mistake for me to marry Gwen.
Terrible. She could never make you as happy as I can, Ethan.
Thank God I came to my senses. I love you, Teresa. Only you.
I love you, Ethan.
Dad. You know, I still can't believe you're leaving. I'm gonna hate not seeing you every day.
Well, you'll see me when you and Gwen come to visit me in Paris.
Well, you're coming back for our wedding, right?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it.
I still wish you'd just stay here in Harmony.
Ethan, it's just too painful.
All right. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night. Oh, excuse me. Would you mind playing a song for me?
Sure, which one to hear?
This one right here.
This one right here. First song?
Yes, thank you.
Coming up.
Thank you.
The moon is hiding, and I would call him out, but I've lost the words I'm supposed to say. They call it eclipse. They say it only lasts minutes, but I know he's gone to stay. And I would ask the wind to blow him out, but I'm scared of what we'd have to talk about. So I guess it's best he goes. But I love the moonshine, and I loved my moontime. And I've got to be somewhere to be.
Luis.
Grace,
Sam,
listen, I can explain.
Isn't this the shirt I bought you for Christmas? I haven't seen you wear it before.
Yes.
Well, do you
Yes,
like
it is. I love it. This is the one that you bought for me.
Yes, it is. Well, anything looks like $1 million on you. I married the most handsome man. And the sexiest. In fact, I am going to slip into something outrageously revealing. So we can keep on with our romantic evening.
There's no way you're gonna destroy Grace. You understand? No way.
Father, you've piqued my curiosity. If not me, to whom were you directing your remarks about infidelity tonight?
Just know it wasn't you, Julian. That is, if you're quite sure that bird was destroyed.
Fear not, Father. I told you, the bird statue was destroyed in a fire.
Good. Because I don't want any problems coming up with you.
I wonder what bird statue they're talking about.
You know what, sweetheart? I think that we should get to bed so I could see you in that sexy, fine negligee. Okay? Come on. But you know what? I just remembered that puzzle box I was telling you about.
What puzzle box?
You know, the one I was trying to work on earlier? I couldn't get it open. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Simone might be asleep.
Yeah, she might be. So maybe we can look at it in the morning.